Well, here we are, the final world and the final episode of the Root series. Making this series and meeting you guys has been incredible. But here we are on the final world. We've come so far, so let's finish strong. Grab a snack and enjoy the video. Day 1, we get introduced to this world's gimmick, portals. Portals allow zombies from other worlds to get into the level. Also, you might be wondering, how did I get Aquavine? So basically, while I was on vacation, with the free time that I had, I decided to play some arena, and I was able to accumulate enough seed packets to get Aquavine. We also got to test out Aquavine on day 1 since I had never used them before. Either way, this is the first stage, so it really didn't give us much trouble. Day 2 has the camel zombie, which if you remember was ancient Egypt's biggest doll. But this just goes to show how much we've advanced in the challenge, because the camel zombies don't even stand a chance anymore. Also, if you're incredibly keen, you may have noticed that I have one free power zap. This is because I lost all the footage to days 1 through 10, so I had to replay them after already beating modern day, which gives you a free power zap. So don't go into the comments and say, early morning humor, you have a power zap, oh my god, you're a cheater. Chris says, what do you call a potato that presents a sports tournament? A commentator. Day 4 seemed to be really focused about imps, because there were a whole lot of imps from all the different worlds. We also get to see some roller skaters, which are active despite there being no jam present, which I just now realized. Also, the Aquavine is absolutely carrying. His ability to knock back zombies is really, really good here. Day 5 introduced us to the newspaper zombie. The newspaper zombie is actually from the first game, and when he's reading his newspaper, he'll walk and act as a normal zombie. But when you destroy the newspaper, he starts charging at your plants and tearing up your defenses really quickly. So we have to deal with him in a very quick manner. Almost as if you need to one-shot him. Alright, problem potato mine. Yeah, newspaper's really not a problem. Day 6 is a cool level. We have to reach the sun goal, but we only have a couple of sun tiles. So I just did a tiny minuscule, you can barely even notice it, just a tiny bit of stalling. Yeah, no, that poor buckethead was here for a minute and a half. This footage was literally sped up by 10 times. Golly! When did the stages get this hard? Oh my god. Yeah, no, day 7 was terrible with the octo spam. Thankfully, we were able to survive barely. No. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. Have some very strong opinions on this sort of level. I personally don't like it. It's just a Candy Crush clone, and I don't know about you guys, but I am not a 40-year-old white woman who looks like this. So let's just skip this one. Random user says, why does Potato Mine always explode? He got brutal anger issues. Day 10 gives us some power tiles to mess around with, and I was able to check out Aquavine's plant food. However, it's incredibly underwhelming. The animation is just so janky, and that's just something that I've noticed with the plants more recently. There were a couple weasel hoarders that were difficult to deal with. There were also some football mechs and some gargantuars, but nothing Problem Potato I can't handle. For some reason, day 11 was easier than day 10 and day 7. Modern day is weird. This stage has some football mechs and some piano zombies and some prospector zombies, but then again, Primal Potato Mine and Aquavine are just carrying us. I mean, look at the Aquavine just bullying this football mech. Day 12, we can't lose more than 10 plants, and we gotta deal with a couple dinosaurs. There were some chicken wranglers which were really annoying. We lost a couple lawnmowers and a couple of our plants got eaten by the chickens. But thankfully, by the time that we reached the final wave, we still had a couple plants left over that we could sacrifice, so I just placed a couple Primal Potato Mines and we were able to win. Farid Ortega says, what plate does Rutabaga eat as food? A radish. Day 15, we have to protect these 2 endangered primal walnuts. We also get introduced to this world's biggest stop. The balloon zombie. The problem with the balloon zombie is that even if we try to stall him out with, like, let's say sweet potato or something, he'll just fly right over it. So we basically have to insta-kill him. And the insta-kill that we use is Primal Potato Mine, which can't affect the balloon zombie. So the only way that we can kill him is either Celery Stalker or Aquavine. Despite all that, he's not too bad in this stage and we're still able to win. Mr. T Jabber says, what was Potato Mine's favorite monster? Rooted to. Not much to say about day 17. There's a whole bunch of random zombies that don't even have any synergy or even make any sense being in the same stage. On top of that, not a lot of zombies spawned, so Primal Potato Mine just took care of everything. Same thing could be said for day 18. Although, I find it incredibly hilarious the interaction that Aquavine and the Bull Rider have. Because the Bull Rider will constantly be rushing, but he'll be constantly getting knocked back and the animation just looks so funny. But this stage is an absolute cakewalk with Primal Potato Mine. Gunna says, what do you call an unhealthy root? Fat beat. Yo-ho-ho. Day 20 we get a couple sun tiles, and they throw out some really random zombies. However, I did learn something cool about Aquavine. Aquavine can actually extinguish flames, meaning that he can actually defuse the Prospector's dynamite. With Aquavine, Primal Potato Mine, and some leftover sun from the sun tiles, this stage is really easy. Day 21 introduces us to the All-Star Zombie. The All-Star Zombie will charge until he reaches a plant, and he will bash into that plant, instantly killing it. However, Stunnion is a pretty good counter since he wastes his bash and slows down. The All-Star Zombie also kinda gets countered by Aquavine, because Aquavine will really slow him down significantly because of the knockback. Because of these plants, All-Star really isn't a threat, so it's a pretty easy win. Day 23 was pretty tough. It was off to a terrible start with a mixture of Octo Zombies and Balloon Zombies, and we died to the Gargantuar at the end. However, we were able to beat it on our second attempt. Day 24 introduced us to the Exploding Imp. Yeah, I don't really know his name. The Exploding Imp will get flung by the All-Star Zombie, and upon landing on the ground, he'll instantly blow up, killing whatever plants on that tile. And unlike the Prospector or Torch Zombie, they can't be diffused, which means they'll constantly be activating and blowing up. However, they're really not that big of a threat anyway. Viney Nature says, what did the Roots say at the disco? Turn up the beat. But seriously though, can we just appreciate the fact that they made an entire stage for Intensive Carrot? Day 26 brings back one of the world's biggest stop. The Discotron. The Discotron used to be a problem, but now we can just one-shot him with Primal Potato Mine. We lost a couple lawnmowers, and this stage was somewhat difficult because of the Balloon Zombies and the Neon Mixtape Torque Gargantuars, but other than that, we're able to win. Day 28 is just like Day 6, where we have to produce sun with only the sun tiles, except we only get 3 sun tiles. So once again, we had to do a little bit of stalling. Day 29 was our first challenging level. Modern Day is such a terrible finale, man. Big Wave Beach was like way harder than this. We've been just smooth sailing through all of the levels, and just now is when it starts to get hard. We didn't have much sun, and we were being ambushed by gravestones, all-stars, newspapers, balloon zombies, like just everything. We lost all our mowers, but thankfully we were barely able to survive the onslaught of zombies. Okay, so you might be wondering why I skipped day 30 and went straight to day 31. That's because day 31 is technically the final playable stage in this challenge, but it's like super easy, and day 30 was actually pretty difficult, so I want to save the best for last. Day 31 gives us Escape Route, which is actually pretty cool. We also get some slider tiles, but not like the ones from Frostbite Caves. These ones are unique to Modern Day, and we've never seen them elsewhere. I don't know why they did this, but it's pretty cool. Honestly though, this stage was super boring. It wasn't some super cool finale with zombies from all worlds, it was just a standard 2-flag stage. Day 30, we can't let the zombies trample the flowers. And thanks to a couple of people in the live chat, I became aware of a cool strategy that I could use. I could place spikeweed on the flowers, and whatever zombie goes on top of the spikeweed won't activate the flowers. Using this strategy, the level looked really easy until the final wave. We kept dying. Now, this wasn't as hard as Big Wave Beach Day 30, but this is the final level, so we still gotta play some epic music. Well, that completes modern day, and that concludes the Root series. When I started this series, I didn't expect this overwhelming amount of support. So I just want to say thanks to all of you guys. Thanks to everybody who's been there since the first episode, and thank all of you guys for the support. I don't know if I would have continued this series if it wasn't for the motivation, the nice comments, the nice people, and all the support. And I owe it all to you guys. So I truly am grateful. Now that the series is over, some roots have helped me out more than others. So the best root award goes to Intensive Care. Wait, whoa, get back here. You did not.
Yes, he did. And now we're back. You thought you could kill us?
I mean, yeah, that's the whole joke.
No, I'm tired of this. This is between me and you, early morning humor. I won't allow this. I won't allow you to keep mistreating and killing my family.
Ah, crap, I used the words. When the hell did he get a gun?
Any last words, early morning humor?
Rutabaga.
What?
Rutabaga, later, nerd. Hey, Rutabaga, shoot him. Whoa, oh, ah!
Yeah, looks like I win, early morning humor.
Dang, I guess this is it. Oh wait, a plant food! Give me that. Say goodbye. Well, this marks the end of our journey. To all the people who doubted me, to answer the question, can you beat Plants vs. Zombies using only roots? Yes, you can. Thanks for watching.